Screen, go, no, wrong one. Webcam, webcam's good.
Oh my god, I remembered my password first time.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey Sophie. Well, let's see if I can actually get into the game this time.
Do we cross our fingers and hope to die and stick a cupcake in our eye?
Pinky can go burn herself on that one.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Sure, just give me fucking everyone time. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Alright, we got a beta down here. Let's... What are we gonna do today? Alright. How you two doing?
Good.
Yay!
Pretty good.
This is the last stream of the EU server.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it is global server, comrades.
Yeah. Are we allowed to say our thoughts on how well that's going to go?
Pretty well. They've been working on it for the past couple of months.
Yeah. How long were they working on Balance 2.0? Yeah, I'm actually in the game. Cool.
Obsidian worked on it for not that long, to be honest.
And it took, what, 6 months after Mail RU took over direct development?
After Mail RU, they had to fix it. It's a lot more
Also, what's the success rate on not bugged out patches for Armored Warfare?
What patches aren't bugged out?
Exactly.
Patches will always be buggy.
In all fairness, having been there, it's a nightmare trying to pick up software development from a different team.
Oh, I know that, especially if they're of a malicious nature and decide to remove things like all their comments from the code.
Well, you don't have to be malicious, according to if it's most software engineers I've dealt with over a 40-year period.
You mean it's some weird notation that only makes sense to the person that put the notation there?
If they put any notation at all in, a lot of programmers still to this day do not like to comment their code.
Oh my god! Even the simple shit that I was working on for college, I needed comments there just to remind myself what the fuck was that bit of code was doing.
Well, I did that too when I was coding, but I didn't code for a living, and a lot of them have the impression that they are demigods. At worst. And superstars are the run of the mill.
Well, I'm ready when the Sophie's ready.
Fair harders don't do much of a better job at documenting what they're doing.
You mean especially when they're documenting what they're doing so that software understands what they're coding for?
No, just hardware. Just plain old hardware. Although I first ran into that back in the early mid-70s when I worked on a system where the
I'm in the game.
Where the hardware engineers were not talked to by the software engineers, and they spec'd a part that was going to fail halfway through the test that the software engineers created. There was no way it could last that many cycles.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And since there was no documentation, it was left to us technicians to figure out what was going on and why it was happening.
So you could then shout at the appropriate
put the AW in like every single Discord, and it takes a while to like just the copy and paste is real people.
Yeah. No, there was nobody to shout at because they were civilian contractors far, far away, so we just went about fixing it.
Oh, God, why is it giving me 2 global ops missions?
Also got tomorrow's VT5 review will be out. I literally figured out I had. Oh wait, I have a bunch of VT5 replays running. Okay, fine, I'll do a review on it.
Quickly, quickly,
quick, because as you know, each patch usually bugs out the software, so you can't really revisit the replays, so... yeah. God, this is supposed to be a positive stream, and we've already ranked Armored Warfare about 4 times.
And it makes us feel better about ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Alright, ready up, you two.
Ready up.
Sorry,
Ready down,
activating.
take the Terminator.
Well, I don't have the Termi 2, so yay.
Hey, you've got the glorious TNT mass combat. Look.
Yep.
Alright, we're on Watchdog. This is going to be okay for me and possibly bad for just about everybody else because Heady's the only one with armor here. The Sprut's going to die a horrible screaming death, and the ST-1 is going to quickly realise that China doesn't always equal armor.
You mean that China does not equal armor?
China does not equal armor. Except for the tier 9 and 10.
Well, I've got a little bit of armor.
You got roughly the same protection that Heady does.
I mean, to be fair, my tank is basically an upgrade of the hull that the Terminator 2 is on anyway.
You have 178mm of lower plate armor. The good news is that it's sloped and very small, so they don't hit you as often as they think you would. At least in PvE, anyway. It's a different story in the other 2 game modes because everybody else just shoots the tracks in the front sprocket. They don't even bother going for low plate anymore. Alright, this is actually bigger than the T90 mess. Come on.
We just got intel that those helicopters are transporting a demolition crew that's setting explosives at key buildings throughout the city. They're going to
We do have a glorious 3.7 second reload, so although I don't think I'll get it by shooting the ramker for 55 damage. Can jam his gun though, that'll work. That'll work.
Identify.
Come here, little leopard. Look at this
Mostly I'm
glorious
going
rate of
for his
fire.
tracks.
Boop. Boop.
Trex, I was going for his ammo rack.
I was just going for him in general. Okay. I've got ammo for days. Well, 28 rounds, which is like a minute or 2 of firing. Hi, Bradley! Hi, Bradley!
The bomb's been planted and the birds up in the air. Don't let them escape. Nice shot. Keep up the pressure. The bomb's been planted and the birds up in the air.
Bye,
Don't
Chinook.
let them escape.
We're on fire today. We've killed off half the opposition. Where are they all gonna go when Come on, aim. There we go.
Hold the perimeter. They are coming in from all directions.
You know, this is a lot of enemies. I've never actually seen a AI lieutenant actually go over the bridge before like that. Usually they spawn like in the ducks and everything, down in the trenches with everybody else.
Identify.
I want an ammo rack this time, Joe. Where's his ammo rack? Please give me the ammo rack. I'm just shooting blind. Yeah, I'm shooting blind. It's all good though. Track. Excuse me while I just farm this AZU for literal days. Boop.
Falcon's
Ow.
getting an buff.
Yeah, it is. It's not going to help though, is it? I think this challenger is going to literally take all of my hits. This is taking a while. I actually might run out of AP shells. Which is a fun little thing to be proud of. 1, 2, and one more. Okay, after this Challenger debacle, I have 1 AP shell left. This thing does run out of ammo quite kind of fast, and I have to wonder about the wisdom of taking 8 missiles in a PvE game. I mean, they do actually have 125 more pen than the heat rounds do. The problem being is that they do 75 less damage. Like, the heat rounds do 650 pen and 500 damage, and the missiles do 425 damage and 775 pen.
Oh, that's awesome. My blind shot on the Bradley actually hit it. As in, it hadn't even been spotted by that point. I was just firing at the cannon flashes.
It could be sneaky breaky and go the way around. Come on, comrades. Let us introduce China stealth and be sneaky breaky. 1005 damage taken in 1 hit. I know, challenges hurt like a brick. No, they're actually enough in the pay-to-win China tank. The Type 99 140 is getting a reload nerf to 14 seconds.
But its damage is being increased.
Doesn't matter, that reload's going to kill it. Everyone's just going to take the hit and then they're just going to trade damage with you until you die. Like, being hit with that damage is scary, but when you know that they're not going to be able to hit you for the next 10 seconds, you can just trade with them and do more damage too. In that respect, I'd actually prefer taking the Armada 152 simply because of the speed and the flexibility involved. Although, as said, the Armada basic 125 is still better than either vehicle in all honesty. What do you mean, no pen?
Sounds pretty self-explanatory to me.
Yeah. What do you mean, no pen? It didn't happen. Am I ready for the cheeky breaky? I am always ready for the cheeky breaky. I am 400% prepared, comrade. This thing is huge. Yes.
Question: what do you mean say goodbye to the EU?
The global server is coming up tomorrow, which means the RU, EU, and NA servers will be merged.
Yeah, you remember that thing that we were promised repeatedly was never going to happen?
Yeah, they're doing that thing.
Yep, tomorrow.
Okay. So why is this the last AW Hangout stream?
Because it's the last day of the EU server.
No more EU tomorrow.
It's all going to be global server.
Instead, we'll all be global with the communists. I mean the MyCom.
So 2 questions. One,
yes.
Are you still getting trolled by Russians?
We're only like 20 minutes in.
I'm in on a regular basis.
Although, I have been told by the CMs that if I get abused by Russian streamers, they'll be banned.
We'll see.
Seriously.
We'll see.
Yeah.
No offense. Because I was told that, and that never happened. They went back on that real quick. Second question. So I complete the mission, and the game just kind of sits there.
How long did you wait for?
I'm still waiting. I've been waiting for the last 10 minutes.
Did you alt tab?
Yes.
Don't even bother. Don't even bother.
Oh, I just have to sit there? I can't, like...
Yeah. You're gonna... I tell you what, we're better off doing, playing another game and then coming back to it. I don't know why that seems to fix. Actually, and you may want to make it so that you only have one campaign running. So, delete the other 2 you have, and only have one campaign.
Well, I only have the one campaign. Those were just other saves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just delete all of
I
them.
just wanted to know what was going on.
What game's that?
Rotec.
Ah.
I mean, it's a good mod, and I gave her the link to the Battletech Discord, where she can talk to people about it. But for the most part, I mean, I think my computer is actually more powerful than Renner's. I have a better processor and bigger motherboard and a bigger graphics card, and my computer can barely handle Battletech vanilla simply because of how badly optimized it is.
Damn it, Sophie. Really? That much damage?
China! The thing is,
You know, I'm tempted now just to buy a T9 artillery just to piss her off.
I don't think I'd do that because this would be the time they don't reset everything.
way ahead of you there, Hedy. But my problems with Battletech is that I am running a game that could literally run 2 Battletechs, and I was getting 20 FPS. I had it vertical synced, I had my drivers upgraded, I went to the NVIDIA control panel, I made sure that it was on vertical synchronization, which if you don't know, that means that your computer strives to hit a constant 60, which...
Nope.
Yeah, it does, like, it's so...
Nope.
Yeah.
VSync maxes out how many cycles of the game it will run to the frame rate of your monitor. You can still run less frames than your monitor is capable of. It just means your computer won't run faster than 60 cycles of the game per second.
And it also makes for more stable gameplay experience.
It can do, depending on how the game's coded.
Which in Battletech's case is not at all. So, put VSync on, put VSync off, nothing happened. So basically when I'm doing Rotec and stuff, like, did you ever see one of the streams? I had this giant missile boat, and whenever this LRM-80 fired, my game literally almost crashed.
That's because it's firing 80 fucking missiles.
Oh, and the AI have a significant flaw as well. They can't control more than 8 mechs at a time. So, during one of the missions, where they throw like 20 mechs at you, only half of them, well, less than half of them are actually moving, the rest were just congregating around. Like it was Christmas Day or something. They were having their own... whatever the equivalent of Christmas in Battletech is.
Christmas?
Yeah, they were just sitting around.
There's no time to lose. The NDAA shot down one of our choppers and they're
Oh, Hedy, do you know the special thing about the PLs at Z05?
Get over there and secure
You
that
mean apart
turret.
from the fact that it's basically a tank destroyer with a massive gun?
There is basically no firing delay between the clip, and it's a 4-shot clip. Hey Bronze, how you doing? I've actually used this before, and I just ran around and I did 20,000 damage. I didn't even... I mean, everybody attests that at some point I just get bored of sniping with artillery, so I just move in and... Hey Hedy, watch this.
Is that artillery and an autocannon?
This is artillery and an autocannon! It's artillery creep! Yeah guys, we should have another spot available. Claudia will be joining us soon, so if you want to join, we're doing probably tier 8 plus or something.
I'm sorry, the old tier 7 Centauro 120 wants to say hi to that thing.
The tier 7 120 is just sitting there going, what the fuck am I looking at?
Yeah!
Excuse me. Ooh, ooh. God damn it. Aiming at this K21 is awkward. Okay, give me a minute.
Those supply trucks
Oh, I missed it. Oh god, it's gonna shoot me. No! No! No, run away! Run away! God damn it, can't we put a jet engine in one of these things? It'd make it so much faster.
Well, I saw one that had 2 jet engines on top. I don't know how much that picked up the ground speed, though.
Oh, you're on about the fuel fire, the oil fire killer. Yeah, that is a truly Russian solution to a problem.
Whose dog is that? I believe it's Janet's doggies.
Yeah, it is the doggy, sorry.
Yeah, Tom's not here, so it's Janet's Yakaroo.
Well, the New York Central once mounted a twin jet pod from a B-47 on a rail car
Artillery inbound!
to make it go faster. I'll dig up a picture of it.
Thank you, Bronze. Oh cool, my video is finally uploading. Well, it's publishing. Only now can we actually see if it decides to...
Wait, that PLO-1 had my ass and it didn't shoot me in the ass. Wow.
Oh, hey, Merc. Hey, I did damage anyway, it doesn't matter.
Delete Israel?
Delete everybody. I gas chambered his ass.
Wow!
Hey, Poland. You know that I have so much penetration I can actually pen it. Whee! I'm just an itty bitty artillery piece with like a L100 cannon or something ridiculous like that. Although I don't particularly want to get caught in the crossfire. There's a PLO-1. Oh shit, there's a K-10 as well. Smoke! Why is it so slow? Shut up. It's definitely not because of the giant gun installed. By the way, I'm not intentionally camping. I'm just here so they don't shoot me otherwise. There's a Buford. Ambush tactic. Oh. Hi, Leopard. Bye, Leopard. Hey, Bork. Are you going to join us today or are you at work? Also, I have next week off, so guess who's not going to be getting up at 7 in the morning? Me. Anders. I mean, I still wouldn't bring this into
I guess
Spec
nobody
Ops.
likes the Buford.
Nope, nobody likes the Buford. Die, Buford, die. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the Abrams disappeared. Let's see if I can shoot something else. Okay, there's the Abrams. Leopard. I want to shoot this.
Well, the Enders is hurting.
Oh,
I only shot him. I only got 1 hit on him. Don't worry, it doesn't matter. It's all good.
Hello. I figured I'd pop in and say hey.
Hi
Hey, how
there.
you doing, Len?
Doing okay. They're watching a Dodjo stream. What up for?
Yeah. Discussing how to break the vanilla game.
Yep. I better go. I did it kind of on the sudden, so I better go back and let them know what happened.
Well, earlier they were talking about how, you know, the characters
Could we not talk
which,
about somebody else's stream, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
Target eliminated.
Let's cut that to A5.
Awesome, thanks.
But I should go explain what happened.
Well, how the hell are we supposed to get that light tank all the way out there?
We're also supposed to get the secondary objective as well.
Awesome, thanks.
Oh, there's the supply truck. It's dead. Bye, supply truck.
You've gone above and beyond, and I'll make sure you're rewarded for it.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, apparently there was a light tank right on the eastern edge of the map.
Oh.
Like, not the play area, but the actual map.
They do have this weird habit. Why can't I at Claudia?
because it's not Claudia, it's all special characters.
What?
Claudia's,
it's not text.
Claudia's name is not in regular characters, they're in special characters which are italic.
What's the button for that on Discord?
If you want to at Claudia, you need to right click on Claudia's name and select mention.
Mention, there we go. Okay, that's a weird way of doing things, but okay. Anyway, we did 17,000 damage, which possibly gave that T-15 over there a run for its money when he realised the auto-loading artillery piece was coming close. I have Gia, who is now a major. Have I given him... Okay, he has one skill, so I think going down this line is probably going to be the best one. Go for Giant Killer. And then he should have 2 skill points left, so I would probably go for... God, his skill through isn't that good, is it? Reload speed increased by... We'll get a 3% reload speed increase. It'll help with the overall counter-attack and battle thrill and things that happen.
By the way, I've worked out that Maximilian's pretty good for missile vehicles.
Is he?
Yeah, he's actually got
Remember he
2
was,
skills. He's got 2 easily accessible skills which help reduce missile noise.
Oh.
By the way, Centauro 120, who do you think's the best commander?
Sabrina. Is Claudia gonna join?
Dopey, come here. Come here.
Oh, I'm sorry you're at work, Bork. That sucks. I'll give her 5 minutes. I'll give her another 2 minutes. Let's log in with YouTube. So apparently I won't be able to go to my grandmother's until next week to be able to pick up the Warhammer stuff. Because we're thank you for the $, Bronze. $, holla, I think? Not sure. Alright, I am on 294 million credits, so hopefully tomorrow when the global server comes up, I think I may have a lot more than 294, and at the very least, possibly about 10,000 gold or more. Not sure, but anyone who apparently doesn't have a account on other servers might get something as well. I'm not 400% sure of that though, so don't quote me on that. But for the majority part, the most thing I'm probably going to see is some of the premiums and stuff I bought on other servers.
Yeah, I've got a bunch that are duplicated on both servers that I bought. And I've got several that are unique to each server, so that should be interesting.
We'll probably get the ones that were duplicates will probably just be sold into credits, and the ones that are unique will be transferred or turned into gold. I'm not sure.
Premiums?
If I sent you and Renner 2 kits each, that represents you both. You two both fully painted, just need rounds put on. Would you all want to sell them? No. I think selling people's gifts is not exactly the greatest thing to know. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. You guys ready?
Yep.
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 Yep. And the game almost put us on easy, which is
Hilarious.
yes. I would actually be annoyed.
In tier 9, easy.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
how
different.
if we're going to doing tier 9 on easy, I think I'd want to change all my rounds for HE. Just comedy.
Just for the lulls.
Hey,
Yeah. Oh look, was that a weasel? I say was because there's just a big smoking crater in the floor.
Just with the pigeon meme, easy. Is this a viable game mode to grind? I don't know.
Grinding tier 9s in easy? Yeah, 2 or 3 lifetimes later you'll get to the renowned status.
No, you mean you'll unlock your first upgrade on your
2
day.
to 3 prison lifetimes. 75 years later, I finally got my Armada. Now I can grind it out as well.
Yeah. Oh God, can you imagine trying to grind out the credits alone at that difficulty?
But I've got 100% win rate!
I am the Alexander the Great of Armored Warfare.
In easy mode.
Yeah,
You know, I think if we carry on like this, I think Janet's heart's going to give out.
okay. Box said he'll donate $10 if we do tier 9 on easy.
You can't.
We can.
It won't let you in.
Yeah, well.
That's tomorrow.
Easy tells you to go screw yourself up beyond tier 5.
We'll do an easy one. We'll like take the worst possible things, and by that I mean the things we can just complete it in as fast as possible. Hi Bradley. So have you seen Ken enjoys talking about Armored Warfare a lot, doesn't he?
He enjoys raging about Armored Warfare.
He does. The object seems to have been the Mercury's now. As you can see, using gear has meant that every time I bounce more than 150 damage, I get a crew bonus. Although I'm not actually sure if the Bradley, could you go away please? Stop pushing yourself into me, that is not okay.
Is it humping your front?
I did not consent to this action.
Does the Codex Astartes not support this action?
Hi Pillow! Boop.
Janet!
Sorry.
Hi Frenchie. Boop.
Bye, Frenchie.
Bye Frenchie. Yeah, allegedly, literally the heat round and missile penetration for the Merkava line from the Baz to this, to the Barak, literally doesn't change. Missile, it's like 800 the entire way through. It goes around from being 800 pen, wow, that's really good to... Yeah.
It's probably because it's the same flipping
I will
round.
get that truck. There we go.
I mean, I'm glad it's not other heat rounds of the same tier because their pen isn't actually that great, but regardless, I feel like the missile could use a bit of a buff because it's not really worth using other than the novelty, which... I'm getting missiled by things. It doesn't matter, I'm in a Merc, it's all good. The only one allowed to hunt Sophie's front is Runner herself. There's maybe 2 people who would disagree with you on that.
Let me guess, the other one begins with D.
You mean,
and complains every time you call them cute.
Maybe. Oh shit. Yeah, oh, there's also the massive balance change of things to come as well. Just shoot this PLO one in the butt. And my APS is still blocking things. It's...
Oh yeah, apparently one of the Merkavas is getting a massive nerf to its APS. It's getting dropped to 8 shots.
Wow! Oh, that's really going to stop people from using it, isn't it?
Everybody's still going to hide behind the Merkava's APS.
It's like in World of Tanks. We've balanced the Tortoise by giving it 25 less damage. That's really going to help. Well done.
Apparently you guys ran too soon.
I'm in a Merkava. Running is... You can't run.
Wait, are you about to compare it to a British tank?
Yeah. Thanks, Bork, for the 10. If we do an easy game, do we get another 10? But yeah, I'm going to do reviews on all of the loot box premiums, just so people know where to shoot them.
Yeah, don't worry guys, I'll just scout in the lightly armoured tank destroyer.
I'll sit in the back in a heavily armoured sniper.
You mean like the disconnected... you mean like the...
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I said sniper when
You mean like
the pond here.
You mean like the DC ATDU back there?
Why is the water glowing green? Is this our problem with toxic waste?
Is this radiation?
Identify.
Where are you guys fighting?
Starry Night.
So
Like,
we're in night vision mode.
Joining us, Len? Cloudy is going to join later.
I got open armored warfare. First, I'm going to verify and fix installed client files because, you know, it actually needed it.
Mm-hmm.
Something shooting me in the ass.
Is it an equine?
I wish.
Last night I got
I was
stuck
actually
on-
serious about that, by the way.
I know, I saw the post.
Eddie, last night I got ram kicked in the ass.
Did you
Nice.
enjoy it?
It was lethal.
Great, I'm firing heat. What the fuck am I supposed to do with an ATDU?
Tickle it to death? I have a lot of... I still have a bunch of AP rounds left. Like, I'm literally better off just ramming this. Or not. Hey T90, how you doing? Missile.
So, mistakes were made.
Uh-oh.
This is you we're talking about. When the mistakes... Can I just back up into this proudly? Oh, I missed it. Can I... This is... I was trying to slowly
honestly.
back up into that stupid Bradley and I was like, oh, I can't.
So, just so you know, my highest tiers are the 7s and 8s.
That's okay, we're at tier 9.
That's fine, I think Claudia's limited to 8 anyway, so...
If she actually decides
Oh,
to
wow. The T-14 is camp sniping from halfway down the road.
Are you seeing me
Even though
trying
he's
to ram things?
optimized for his mission.
Oh. Do I even bother loading back in? No. No, let's not.
Oh wow, I'm still grinding 6s.
What if I can last the next 19 seconds?
Dun dun dun.
I say, Sophie, I just posted the MVP of the game in gaming images.
Truly a warrior of tactical imagination and
And
strategies.
what? No, what is he doing?
Napoleon himself was not as tactically acclimated as this AGTDU over here.
Lots of support from that T-14.
Many support.
Awesome job. Awesome job.
10 out
I
of
mean,
10.
to be fair, he was sat where I was supposed to be.
Wow.
Victor victory! Yay!
Yay!
Anyway,
But like this, at one point, Lenz, I was in the tank destroyers doing the scouting.
Ah.
my Merc was too fat to keep up with him. You know,
No, you guys had fucked off over to Cap Point 3.
Oh, really now?
alright, as promised, we'll do a game in easy mode.
Oh, God.
So Tier 5, is that?
Tier 3.
Tier 3.
Hey,
All
I
right.
wanna...
Wow,
I
3,
wanna-
okay.
Shut up, I wanna take my leopard.
She wants to play her leopard.
Leopard.
Well, if we're doing Tier 3, there's no way I can avoid this one.
I'm breaking out a Tier 3 Shekel tank.
Glorious shekel tanks.
Or I could take one of my premiums that I got
Glorious
from the
Shekel
Emperor
weapon
right
tanks.
back.
Anyway guys, welcome to the stream. You know who I am by now. I am the unicorn of Armored Warfare. If you haven't subscribed and liked already, please do. It only serves and boosts my ego up to the levels of which have never been seen before. And if you'd like to help me get a jacket, because my current ones are full of holes and very old, then there's a Streamlabs link in the description below, and I'm always grateful.
Have you got hoodie jackets?
I've got holy hoodies.
Holy hoodies.
Yeah.
Holy hoodies, Batman.
Mm-hmm.
So Janet's taking out her first love.
The
Yeah,
M60.
he's taking out her first love.
Or is that second love after the
Oh, God, we
M48?
got-
M48.
Oh, we just screwed over that poor PT-85.
Nah, he'll be fine. He'll get, you know, he'll actually get more XP and credits for being in the higher tier match, so we're
Yeah,
actually doing
true.
him a favour.
True, but he's got to try and keep up with us.
Oh, that thing is fast, and it's got a decent 85 mil.
I still don't know who to take for the Leopard one. Philip or Juan?
Nah,
I've been leaning towards Juan.
What
because
about
he's a light tank commander.
what about Victor? Because you're gonna get penned in it.
Victor
Might as well
doesn't.
use it to speed.
Victor only
might
gives
as well-
you damage stats.
No, Victor's core skill is that every time you're penetrated, your reload is speeded up.
But you already have the fastest MBT reload in your tier.
You can never have too fast a MBT.
No,
And to be honest, this is basically a light tank, and Juan gives you light tank stats. And
You know what I like about this tank?
the crew stats him and Philip give you are, in this case, more important than the stats given by Victor and Sabrina.
Please take control of the warehouse.
I'm gonna scout!
Boom, baby!
Would be good to destroy the cartel's dangerous toys.
Boom! 400 hit points and it died? What?
It's a
That's
very
delicate
difficult
for
game.
me.
Be on your toes. You never know when the
That's-
lieutenants will spawn.
That's rather delicate a tank.
Mm-hmm.
Lieutenant spawning. That's a concept that wouldn't horrify most junior enlisted.
The warehouse is across the river and
Be careful. Inexperienced officers equipped with very shiny equipment have been spawned in your location. Isn't like the most dangerous thing in the world is a second lieutenant with a compass and map and his binocular
Yes.
case? Because
Pretty
Yes,
much.
he is.
because it reflects into snipers.
clear out the defenders and capture the area.
No, they usually get so badly lost they can even die of heat prostration.
they can die of thirst 6 yards from a river.
That's it.
Yeah. He was pretty well sun-cooked by the time they found him.
I told you the story about the second lieutenant. We had to cold cocked himself with his own rifle,
Yeah.
didn't I?
You did.
Oh, cocked himself with his own rifle!
Yep.
Oh,
He very
that's a-
carefully took off his helmet and then swung the rifle vigorously off his shoulder, where it was slung, and drove the
smacked.
muzzle into his forehead.
Did he pull the trigger?
No, we didn't allow him to have ammunition.
Smart move! You might make it to first lieutenant status.
Did he just look incredibly stupid?
I don't know. He had this cherubic look on his face as I ran out to get the ambulance.
Oh, Jesus.
Eddie, I know finding things with your face is fun, but please don't die in an easy match. That's just embarrassing, man.
No, it's not.
This is.
It's fun.
No, it is not. Dying's fun. Well, that's the first time I've ever heard from somebody else.
Wow.
Lucky for
seriously?
that field commission, huh?
Yep.
Are you saying that Hedy is a second lieutenant?
He's looking for a battlefield promotion if that's his idea of.
Quick, somebody pass me a binocular case, a map, and a compass.
I've got binoculars sat next to me. I only need the map and
There's
compass.
got to be more bots around here
As well
somewhere.
as, as well as a cat.
Oh, hang on. Have they spawned across the river again?
As well as a cat and a uniform, telling the enemy
I
exactly who he is.
I just boosted my second lieutenant credentials. I just took 90 HP off my tank.
Congratulations.
Fallen.
Ow. Wow.
Congratulations, you promoted yourself.
Where the hell are the bastards?
I don't know. They're somewhere over the river.
They should be across the border zone.
Somewhere over the rainbow where leopards lie. Allegedly not here. At least this part of the map looks quite pretty. So pity that most of the time all it does is serve as a dumping ground for tank corpses in the other two game modes.
Oops, sorry, Lens. I thought I got my autocannon loaded there. Sorry.
Lens?
What?
Lens?
Lens. I'm in a.
Oh, Sophie.
Sorry.
Leopard, you dipshit! No wonder why you're a second lieutenant.
I'm in the Israeli-Soviet tank. Which is the equivalent of a soldier wearing a shit ton of LBE equipment.
Do you mean the Soviet Soviet tank? No, sorry.
No,
the
the
Israeli
Soviet,
captured one.
the Soviet
the
Syrian
Soviet
Israeli.
Syrian Israeli tank.
Yes.
Yeah, so Syr is.
What happened if the Syrians captured them back? Wouldn't it then be a Syrian Israeli Syrian Soviet tank?
Guys, do you know what award I just got?
What?
Target.
Target?
Tish, you took the most hits.
Congrats, Hedy. Congrats.
Congratulations, Sal.
I just got the MBT's award in an VFB.
Now tier 8.
Alright.
I'm gonna level up the rest of my commanders. So
88% for the Bradley.
Bradley.
And the boy just came home, so I'm gonna close my door.
The copyright music isn't the copyright free music isn't exactly as good as
The copyrighted shit.
yes. Is this YouTube telling me to pay so I can download music that lasts for 3 minutes?
Pretty much.
And yet the amount of money they want is insane for license.
I also need a commander XP boost as well. Hardcore. Oh, and Stormy Winter again. I feel like they've only actually recently did we realise that Stormy Winter wasn't around.
Hey, people are loving the new Stormy Winter.
It's like somebody. It's like one of us asked, "Where's Stormy Winter?" And the CMs were like, "It's in PV rotation." No, it isn't. Oh, we better turn it on.
They pulled it out to fix it because, oh look, they're still using the old picture for Stormy Winter.
No, Lens forgot about it. Like somebody forgot to actually switch it back onto the rotation.
Oh. But yeah, I'm looking at the picture. They're still using the old Stormy Winter picture in the briefing.
Hold the titties. Last AW stream. Last AW stream on the EU server because after that, Oregon Ev is the global one.
Yep, the global one we promised was never going to happen.
So technically, we're now on the. So tomorrow we'll now be on the Amsterdam server.
When are they implementing the change?
Tomorrow. There is an extended downtime tomorrow
3
to
hours
implement
and
the
5
patch.
minutes.
Oh, keep there.
Well, according to the the news piece released by Mycom, it's going to be an extended downtime.
Oh shit.
She won't have a look again.
I even posted it in gaming on Sophie's server.
Maintenance will be on the 18th of October, starting from midnight. That's in 2 hours and 4 minutes.
Load heat. Identify target.
Ramming speed.
Sorry, Sophie.
No.
The little bastard kept moving and I was trying to shoot him. No effect. Seriously? These are 25mm Bushmaster AP rounds. It should have.
You're firing
plenty of
40mm rounds, actually.
Identify target.
What's that?
You're firing 40mm rounds.
Loader.
No, what's he in?
Scroll over the
Bradley,
tooltip.
no, it's only a
Scroll
Bradley's
over
a
the
25.
tooltip. Yep.
Oh no, they bumped it up to a 40? What
Yeah.
the hell?
It's a 40, so it has better ballistic performance versus sloped armor.
But the Americans haven't even put the 40mm version on the Bradley yet.
It's a different shell type for the Bradley, so it has a better autocannon than the Rosamac.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
I
the
know.
Americans haven't even put the 40mm version of the Bushmaster on the Bradley yet.
I guess just saying in 2040 they do. Which is
Well,
weird because
he fires 25mm high explosive rounds. If you have HE loaded, it'll say that. Go on.
30.
30. There you go.
Wait a minute, how am I operating two different size ammunition?
Magic.
This is magic
Shoehorns.
bullshit. It's magical bullshit.
Welcome to computer gaming.
The smaller rounds easily fit into the larger opening.
Loader.
Yeah, but that would make them rip and
Janet,
tear
really?
the liner and tumble.
Really,
Yep.
Janet?
Load heat.
Janet, did you enjoy watching the Pentagon Wars? The little clip.
I've seen it before. It was funny, but it was written for comedic effect.
It was.
Yeah.
But it does give you like a humorous insight into how management can really screw things over, as
Oh,
well
yeah.
as a change in priorities. Let's give it portholes so the men can shoot out. What? Let's make it amphibious. What? Let's get it anti-tank missiles. What? Let's give it a turret. What? Let's make it carry 6 men. How many is it supposed to carry? 11? Huh? It's actually quite funny because isn't the requirements for the new IFV for the Americans literally the same requirements that were supposed to replace the M113?
Don't know. I haven't really
And I'll make sure
followed
you're
the
rewarded for it.
replacements for
Identify.
a while.
Load AT.
The thing is, if you think that was bad, imagine how the Russians had to develop the BMP and the BMP-3, which is on a fucking light tank chassis.
Loader AT.
So let's
Sophie, you just nearly ended up with a 120 in your side for that stunt.
come on, Hedy. We all know you want to put something in me, so I don't mind. And he did put a 120 in me for that.
Loader heat.
But the Russians with the BMP was like, comrades, let's make an IFE based off a light tank chassis that has a 100mm smoothbore armament. Then let's make it fire missiles. Then let's give it a 30mm coaxial cannon. Then let's give it a 50 cal on the top. And then also we can also put an optional 40mm grenade launcher on.
What do you
They
mean
get
it doesn't fit in our aeroplanes anymore?
What do you- No, they then made a variant that could be airdropped, so it's even more compact. The crew are literally
More
sitting
compact
next to the
after it
ammunition.
lands than before it they drop it.
They could got there.
Shit. Target destroyed. Loader. Sable.
But I don't think
I call
anything would
hack
compare to the
They're
F-35
penetrating my
damage.
Israeli machine.
Ground destroyed. Load Sable.
Bots always get a chance to rip into you.
I've got an armada coming for me. Please go away.
Load Sable.
I think I should be sitting at an angle where they can't penetrate me. Oh, no,
They
he's shooting
still
at somebody else. It's even better. No, Nope, he's looking back at me now.
Yes,
Yep,
because he went
he's
to look
on
at
me.
me and then I had to pull back because Struck took away.
Then he looked at me. To me, to you, to me, to you, to me, to you, to me, to you.
Target. Hostile tank.
Did you hear about Barry Chuckle?
Loader.
Yep.
Stable.
Huh?
I love Chuckle Vision as a child.
I hated Chuckle Brothers, so yay.
Fuck off.
Loader. Stable. Loader.
Oh, you
stable.
know what I didn't
Every
like?
time I watched one of their sketches, a little piece of me died inside.
You should have seen them when they were doing their promotional ad for Hitman.
Promotional ads for Hitler? What?
Hitman
Oh,
series.
okay. I was gonna say
That was quite a
that's
funny.
That's an ad campaign. It's a real tough sell.
Threat destroyed.
You know, Hitler was bad and all, but he did get the trains working on time. Oh.
That was
That's
Mussolini.
Mussolini.
Get your dictator right!
And Mussolini
I
also
was,
wrote a couple of at
I
least
was,
one romance novel.
I was hoping nobody would realise that, but oh.
Hello everyone.
Hey
Oh,
Claudia.
howdy.
Hey, how you doing?
Way much better than the last days.
Loader.
Oh, I had stomach flu. It was horrible.
Ugh.
Oh, never fun.
Nope, never
You
ever.
say you're feeling better now, though.
I'm feeling way much better today.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's tremendous.
Mhm. I'm.
Did you just say
Don't
Sharon or Charge?
Load heat.
Charge.
I don't have much time because I have to make a few screenshots on my American garage as well because of the
Global update.
server.
Because of the change, yeah. You do it now, quickly.
Yeah. Do it now. Do it now.
Okay. I'll do it.
Yeah, I wound up reading a book that some historian of research. He wound up doing a survey of all of the writing of various dictators. It's called the Devil's Library, and apparently, the worse these people were, the more they wrote and wrote and wrote and wrote.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually fairly entertaining.
That's it. So Sophie's playing her favourite variant of any vehicle in the game.
I don't like the Model 2 actually.
No, but you're playing the Smash version.
That's what Renner tells me.
Smash.
I had a conversation with her today, and I asked if she wanted to tie me down, and she said, "Yeah, why?" I was like, "Nothing." Yes, Claudia.
Does everyone know how widespread the Discord servers are in total? I mean, worldwide, not specifically the.
No,
Many,
I have no clue. I am a techno
many-
dinosaur.
Many
Because
Discord
I
servers.
have a friend in India and I sent him the link for Discord and he told me he can't install it. He can download and install the Discord. So
I imagine that Discord is mostly a Western thing.
Probably.
Probably.
I mean, blog is also on Discord. So I was wondering.
Well, Blockhouse in
There-
Australia, so I know they got it over there.
Hey, Skullman, how you doing?
Hey, Skull.
man.
It may also depend on what's blocked or not by the Indian
It's-
government.
Hey,
Oh,
Skull Man, I'll save a parasite egg for you for cider.
There was this ridiculous bit of propaganda in this Facebook group I'm in which they were claiming that a tiger soloed 50 T-34s all at once and took 267 hits.
Incoming intel.
And I was like, if that were
That sounds-
true, I would have
Wasn't-
heard that been repeated over and over and over and over again in
It
every
wasn't
tiger.
it wasn't all at once, but there was one that over the course of a battle. This battle was probably over several days, which did receive a ridiculous number
Yeah,
of
there's
hits.
no way it would have been able to do it all in one day.
Apparently,
this is what
the
these
crew
idiots were
did
claiming.
have severe headache afterwards.
I guess.
I'm gonna go kill me some trucks.
I
will
can
take care of the
imagine.
secondaries.
Can
Ow.
you say hearing loss?
Yeah.
What? What? What?
Yeah.
Ah!
They'd have to communicate via sign language for the rest of their lives.
Well, you know how tankers communicate when they can't hear each other?
They kick each other.
Not often.
I remember that's how
You mean
the,
it depends on how
do
upset...
it a little bit, but
tank commanders got their drivers to move like.
I was going to
really
say, you mean
quickly
it
as
depends
the
on
movers
how
to kick
upset
them.
the TC is with the crew member in question.
Yeah.
La, 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 la.
I can't believe it. The Striker went to go after trucks.
Well, I'm sorry.
You're a tank destroyer.
No, you're not.
No, I'm a weird wheeled vehicle with the 105 glued to the top.
That was originally designed for the expeditionary tank. That was the only thing that made it out of that project. Well, I mean,
The hills are alive with the sound of da 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 da.
Well, I just nearly got banned.
uh-oh.
For what?
I shot the Challenger 1 by accident.
Oh, Hetty, you've done it
I was,
now.
I was pulling the trigger as he drove in front of me.
Yeah, people got
Thankfully,
it.
thankfully, because I'm firing a 105, it didn't penetrate.
Please don't talk about being banned because we know what's going to happen to me. It's like a usual jinx of things.
Well, you are overdue a good banning.
Oh yeah, I am. I am overdue a good old suspension from the game. The thing is
it's
that
sickness.
it's only an hour-long suspension, so I
Alright.
don't actually have
Yeah.
time to tell the CMs to unban me because they go, oh, there's no point because it'll be over in like 10 minutes. So, I set a really good example for things, don't I?
Yep.
Okay, screenshots are done. So insignias, boosts, premium time, premium tanks, credits, gold, and all that stuff and stuff.
Ooh, I set the lieutenant on fire.
And Aramka killed me again. No, Merkava. The lieutenant. Wow, that was rough. Okay, now I learned not to scout like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to light up the place for you guys, but obviously scouts can't do that anymore.
Well, you're more of a... You're kind of
You're more of a battle
a Terminator light.
Half a Terminator.
You're actually better off sitting near the back of the map. The Bradley's not very well armored.
Better than me.
Okay, screenshots are done. Europe and North America, so everything. I hope everything will be okay.
Screenshot Europe as well, just to be safe.
Screenshot the crap out of everything.
I've got screenshots on both.
I haven't done it yet. I'll
I mean-
do it a little bit later.
On insignias, on premium
Hetty.
tanks, on
What's up?
on-
Do you still have your
on
video
boosts
cap software?
Sorry?
Do you still have your video capture software? Because you could probably just do a video of everything you have in both servers instead of screenshotting it.
Ooh, hook shot.
Okay, I'm back in Europe.
That 2A6, I think evaporated.
Yeah, he evaporated. Says there's an Anders on the map somewhere, but
I have no idea where.
WP Anders, I don't feel so good. Leopard just evaporates. You know one thing that always bugged me about Harry Potter?
what?
Since he was a Horcrux, why didn't the Basilisk remove the Horcrux from him? Since the Basilisk's venom was enough to kill Horcruxes.
Wait, what?
You know, that's an interesting question.
And not to mention that Harry, at the end of the Deathly Hallows Part 2, he had more Voldemort in him than Voldemort did.
Not quite true.
Well, Voldemort split his soul every time he made a Horcrux. So by the time he was down to Nagini, who he made into an emergency Horcrux, Harry literally had like slightly more Voldemort in him than Voldemort had in himself.
I'm not entirely sure of your logic there, Sophie.
Yeah, Game Theory did the math on it, and it was like, it just pretty much just split everything in half, and it was like, wow. And then of course, Voldemort removed the Horcrux, and then...
Well, no, what Harry did was destroy them, not absorb them.
I mean, Voldemort removed the Horcrux from Harry, like he put the killing spell on Avada Kedavra the fuck out of him, and then...
You're not making any sense.
This is me we're talking about. When's the last time in my life I made any form of sense?
No, you're exceeding even that.
Good.
You're
This
actually
is-
hurting my head. As having read all the books, you are really hurting my head with this.
I've encountered a large number of AI. Cool.
Yes, you have.
But like, so when Voldemort split his soul for the first time, there was 50% Voldemort in Voldemort, and there was 50% Voldemort in the Horcrux. Next time it would have been 25. The next time it would have been 12.5. So by the time we come down to Harry, who was the 7th Horcrux,
Harry was never a Horcrux.
he was a Horcrux.
He
No,
was.
he wasn't.
Yeah,
No, he wasn't.
yeah, that's what the skull
No,
was.
he wasn't.
Yeah. Did you
Harry
read the
was not
books?
a Horcrux.
Harry Potter was a...
No, he was not.
They had this whole sequence where he died to get rid of the Horcruxing. And then it turns out he was not the one that Voldemort should have feared.
I was just...
He's the most overlooked, underwhelming character. Poor devil.
Yeah, like...
Neville. Ah.
But yeah, like, that was the entire big reveal, which wasn't that much of a reveal when you think about it, but...
But that Neville's secretly an absolute badass. Yeah.
But I mean, Neville is the chosen one as well. There were two chosen ones, and Voldemort...
No, there wasn't.
Well, yeah, they were both born
No,
to
there
parents
wasn't.
thrice, and Voldemort basically just chose the one who was supposed to be his antagonist.
No, you've completely missed the point of the thing there. You've completely missed something.
The point of the
Anyone, anybody could have been the chosen one. What made Harry the chosen one is that after hearing the prophecy, Harry's parents was the one he went after, and that is what made Harry the chosen one. It was a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Neville could have equally have been the chosen one as well.
Oh yeah,
Anyway.
Neville was an absolute badass.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But yes,
his
it
and
was at
Harry's
that moment.
parents fit the prophecy. It's just that Voldemort went to Harry instead of Neville.
Yeah.
And then when the final
Is this a
movie
fucking
came out,
Harry Potter trivia stream now?
But
and
yeah,
then-
in terms of making the Horcrux, all killing somebody does is split the soul apart. It doesn't specify the amount
so
of the soul that's split.
what really gets me is I want to go over that scene where Neville slices the head off the snake,
Yeah, that was.
and then go. It was at this moment Voldemort realized he done fucked up.
Voldemort was incredibly dumb though. He should have just hid the
Oh,
snake
he was.
somewhere, or
That's what
you know, made a Horcrux into a Nokia or something, or just ordinary dining equipment like a fork or something. Because nobody's ever going to ditch a fork, are they?
Or a
Well,
Windows
here's the
10
thing.
Computer.
Here's the thing: you walk into a cutlery factory, make any one of those nice forks or spoons or Horcrux. Good luck finding them. Anybody that wants to destroy it, good luck finding them.
Bajillions of them everywhere.
I'm waiting for an invite.
Oh.
Why
Oh,
didn't you
you
say?
forgot to invite the Claudia.
You said you were out.
She
doing
did say
things
she'd
and then...
done.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm in game.
Fuck. we're
I just did my screenshots to
Uh,
save
ti-
time.
Time to take the piss out of Sophie.
No, not a big deal.
It was at that
Oh,
moment.
but we're gonna take the
Spitfire.
piss out of her for it.
It was at that moment that Spitfire realized she done fucked up.
Yep.
No, I didn't.
Did Sophie just do a Voldemort?
Hey,
Dish.
I haven't killed people yet, and if you continue making fun of me like that, you're going to be my first Horcrux.
You kill me all the time.
I will make your computer into a Horcrux.
Hey, my last one could have. No, seriously, that thing lasted forever.
I had a crappy little laptop that lasted me for 5 years.
Identify.
I think the lack of gun elevation is actually severely killing me right. What do you mean you bounced on a warrior? That thing's got less armor on the front than
It's amazing how
my
often the
granddad's
Warriors do
dilapidated
that.
car.
They've also got more angling on them than God.
The stupid warrior's gonna miss on me, I know it. Did you enjoy that, Hedy?
What, hitting the cage armor on the back?
Yes.
Really? APS
Ah,
at the last
shit.
second?
Lens.
I was focusing on the one and you wound up going there in the wrong
Because I
time.
had to hit it, otherwise it would have shot me again.
You don't have to ram the
Yes,
damn
you
thing.
do! I was reloading.
I was going to shoot it!
Well, I'm sorry, but the hive mind didn't include you, so I didn't know you were going to shoot it. Somebody tell me to put guest alt consciousness on the next stream so he won't have friendly fire.
Target lost.
That was a Solaris reference, nobody got it, I'm sad now.
I have not played Solaris in a while, so.
Been a while.
Needs
yeah.
mods.
By the way, Sophie, did that missile just whiz right past your frame of
Yeah.
view?
Sophie just diving into the danger zone.
Did
Again.
somebody just say danger zone?
Yes.
That's a good song, that is.
Diving in the danger zone.
I thought we were going on about Archer. Would you say it was a zone of danger?
You can't beat the classics.
Also, my parents are now the ones using my Netflix account.
Irony of ironies.
Yeah. How that heat shell even penetrated the Type 96B, I will never have.
Time is
Anything.
running out!
Because you side on to me.
Time is running out.
That's the problem. This okay. This thing's got incredible penetration for its heat rounds. The ultimate heat round on this is 800mm pen. That's how it can penetrate the side of your tank.
What are we on about? Ow.
So yeah,
Yay, the joys of Ramcron Ramka Violent.
Remember, aim at the turret and force an ammo rack. The first Ramco driver I ever did never ever realised that, and I think it was pretty salty afterwards. Oh wait, it's only minor damage. Oh god, my tank is on fire.
Enemy destroyed.
well, thank goodness I didn't light you up.
What are we talking about? Lens?
Accidentally shooting you. It's a good thing my shell didn't light you on
You
fire.
don't need 800 pens to go through this thing's size. You need like fucking 25 or something.
Ouch!
You could throw a fucking stone at this thing's sidearm and it'll pen.
Yeah, this has an 800mm pen for a fucking heat round. Whoa!
Shit!
Oh, blue on
Yeah,
blue!
it killed you!
Damn it!
See, gotta stop doing that with a soft Chinese tank.
No, I was ramming things. I'm sorry.
God,
but
it
you
just
gotta
turned
ram things.
purple.
So basically, what we're saying is that after today, my entire platoon, except for me, will be team killers. Through no fault of my own.
Well, no, you're running into between the tank that's the target and the tank that's doing the shooting. Come on.
Are you telling me I should start playing Eurobeat with tank shells now? Just like those weird Japanese commercials where my driver has like the reaction speeds of a space marine.
So, in other words, you're playing enemy tankers.
Enemy tank.
Stop playing anime style. It's getting you killed. Jesus Christ.
It's not getting me killed though.
Get from them.
Well,
Well,
that time, at that time, you know, jeez,
It's-
that was like right up that pooper.
I mean, I didn't have that much hit points to begin with, so you know.
Yeah, I mean, I did 579 with the heat round you took. That's nothing to
Oh
sneeze
yeah,
at.
I forgot
I
my
get
team did
396 on
50%.
her. 376. So.
Well, there wasn't much health on her left. She took damage from the bots as well.
Yeah, but the butts don't turn purple.
I got hit by a Merc of a 3.
Dude.
No wait, Len and Janet hit me.
Yes, I told you, because you keep doing the crazy move.
My teammates have taken off half of my health. Thanks, you little shits.
Oh, watch where you're driving there!
I mean, come on, you're the crazy driver. You're driving that thing. It was the freaking
I was called
BT-42.
Leroy Jenkins, yes.
Oh, she's doing worse than Leroy Jenkins
Oh, Spitfire is driving like an Italian commuter.
in a BT-42. Well, Spitfire must stop driving like Asian lady.
in a French,
Let's
In a
not get
Peugeot.
hit.
horrible thing. Yeah, Peugeot. Yeah.
Oh no, don't get me started.
Or
on
even
fucking
worse, a
Peugeot drivers.
Bagua.
Please don't.
Hey, my first car was a Peugeot.
Then you're a horrible human being.
But, you know,
Identify.
Hostile PC.
It's a Bradley.
Hey, I loved my old 306, thank you.
Were you afraid of mini roundabouts by any chance?
No?
Oh. What kind of Peugeot driver were you?
Come on, folks.
We'll be done soon,
Almost,
Claudia.
almost.
we're almost done. We're at the last stage of Onyx.
Assuming I don't wind up clipping another teammate.
Well, then
Sophie.
she'll be out of the game completely for an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, I did damage. I didn't turn purple.
Well, yeah, that's because you didn't get
Ow.
to administer the coup de grace.
I think the Spitfire almost killed me.
Target locked on. Threat destroyed.
Sophie,
Yes.
stop driving in front of friendly tanks!
But I want to ram them.
Stop trying to ram them. Why are you doing this
No.
stupid?
Because
Everyone
ramming is
criticizes the
fun.
ramming tactic, and still you're doing it.
Sophie,
I'm trying to have fun
What?
here, and I'm being
What?
held down by these fun haters.
how fun would a thermobaric missile into the side of your tank be?
Not really, because you can't aim.
Oh, believe me, I had green. I was gonna go straight through the side of your tank with that one.
Of course you have green. You can't really
this is
not pen
different.
this thing, can you?
I've got this red and black diagonal stripe going through the
Finally.
game.
Hey Claudia, too much enthusiasm will get you banned.
Oh, shut up, you.
Hey, no, just be careful because friendly damage is not friendly in this game.
It's hardly as friendly as one
Friendly
might think.
fire is always more accurate than enemy fire.
Friendly
Well,
fire.
I'm not gonna argue with that one.
God. I can't believe we just did all that shit and
Oh
that
god,
happened.
now she's going out in the Rosamac. Nobody sneeze near her.
Oh my god.
Did you just say fragile
Seriously?
vehicles? Okay.
Oh god. She's just itching for trouble.
I'm always
Oh,
itching for trouble.
golly.
Quick.
It's either dick or trouble, and it's trouble this time.
My
Fine, if we're going fragile.
An M4142.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can't somebody bring in an M113 variant?
Could somebody
Because
bring
half an
in?
inch of aluminum is oh so good.
Could somebody bring in a missile, Gavin?
Whee! Just remember, the first shot I fired was an M113 and it burned all day.
Wow.
Battle Girl brought her murder too.
So,
It's always-
so with the 113s, did you have to be careful with your knives around them in case you pierced the hull?
I have to be playing. We're gonna have to be. Well, sorry guys, we won't be able to play ping pong near them.
The 1-2 week stint I spent in an M113, I was actually more concerned about my driver with his pickle jar.
What?
The kid smuggled a jar of pickles out into the field in the bottom of his duffel bag. We were heaving those things around like they had no, nothing in them breakable, and the guy had a glass jar of pickles in there. And we didn't find out about it for like a week and a half. He goes, boy, you know, somebody was going, boy, you know, a pickle would go real good. Oh, good, I got some right here, he says. We're all going, what?
Pickle with an MRE, really?
Well, we had smuggled cans of, well, we didn't smuggle, we deliberately loaded up on cans of Spam and stuff like that. So we were using the crackers out of the MREs, but that was it.
Oh, everybody loves them crackers.
They're indestructible.
Is that, what's harder, a cracker or your teeth?
Actually, the crackers in MREs nowadays are actually pretty soft.
Target. Hostile. Tag. No pad.
I don't think the auto cannon is going to work at this range, is it? Just a little pew-pew gun.
Well, she's got the Pele bullets, so...
Nah,
I love it.
I'm the one with
I
the
still
VDR
don't
here.
understand why they named that after a soccer step.
Oh, it's just circumstances.
Those supply trucks belong to the NDAA. Black Company, if you can, destroy their supply trucks. Do not let them expand into this area. Identify. Hostile. Tag.
Shit. Shit.
Was ist mit der Scheiße?
Nix.
Hostile. Tag.
Nothing.
One truck left.
I know it. I'm on the way.
Wait, it's
Well,
way
don't
back
drive
there.
through
Be
the
careful. Be careful though. It's like it's got a lot of enemies that way.
Yeah.
We're still early in the game.
Places to go and things to kill.
Goodbye, Mr. Sprout.
Goodbye, Mr. Spoot.
Fuck it.
Ramka 99.
Identify target. Hostile. Tag.
He's hidden behind oil drums.
Identify target. Hostile. Tag. Smoke grenade out.
A lot of trouble ahead of me. Shit, I hate it.
Target eliminated.
I'll deal with it. Give me a few minutes.
Swing fire.
Schwung fire.
Bastard hit me for 728.
Identify. Hostile. Tag.
Hello,
Where did all
Mr.
the AI
Ramka.
suddenly spawn from? Shit. Fine, I'll go kill this stupid challenger instead.
Identify target. They hit us hard.
Holy shit, how much red?
This map gets a lot of red, dude, in hardcore mode.
No pad.
I mean, this is like old school Banshee. This is awesome.
Yes! Yes, now you see why I love this map so much.
Good work. You've gone above and beyond, and I'll make sure you're rewarded for it.
Shit.
Target down.
Anything? Oh, there is still stuff left over there. Alright.
Still stuff left over here? I think there's a
Stuff left over.
little bit more than just a couple of bit of stuff here, Len. We're dealing with an entire fucking battalion.
Stingray! Number 2. Steve Irwin killer.
Hey, Steve Irwin would have wanted you to love the Stingrays and not hurt them.
I know. What really killed him was them pulling the stinger out of his chest. It's like people don't think, they don't understand. You got a stab wound, leave the bloody knife in the wound.
Yep, because it plugs the gap.
Yep. You'll bleed out more if you pull the knife out. So.
Where the hell are my missiles going?
Only knife you want to pull out is maybe if somebody put poison on it.
Shit. Wow. Never saw so much tanks before. Wow.
Oh, of
I
course.
wish I brought a tank that actually was effective.
Has anybody popped the cap yet?
Not yet.
Somebody must have.
I'm too squishy.
None of my missiles are going through anything.
Yeah, there's been some bugs lately.
I've had
no
two
damage.
entire clips of my missiles doing 0 damage.
Fuck you.
I'm in a target-rich environment.
I feel sorry for them.
So target designate this Ramka and then unleash upon him all of the missiles. Or not. You know, one day when the Ramkas and everything get their autocannons buffed, it's gonna be a real shock for people.
Oh, they actually did give them a bit of a buff with the high rapid fire.
No, I mean the AI ones.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you mean the AI one?
Because that's gonna severely mess with people. Oh, hey, it's that Challenger one I failed to kill. Hi, Charlie, I'm back.
Guess who's back?
I'll be back. Praise.
And we win.
Somebody
Wow.
must have tripped the cap.
I
No,
guess.
I think they just spawn automatically after you destroy a certain portion of the enemy team.
That might be.
And all we have to do is try to cap out if we don't kill them all. I lost to a match because of that. Didn't get to kill them fast
No
enough.
cap, kill all.
33,000 damage. Most of my team, all my team was dead. I was last man standing.
16,900 damage. 12 spotted.
12,000.
18,000, and then Spitfire with her 20k.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
VBR is beast.
I'm an AFE player. You're supposed to do the highest damage.
They're supposed to.
Oh, let's see.
La, 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 la,
La 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 la.
Goodbye, Europe server. Goodbye.
Hello, the global server.
Goodbye,
from
Europe. Hello.
Amsterdam.
Goodbye, EU server. Hello, Amsterdam server.
Yeah, goodbye, North America server. Hello, Amsterdam server.
So apparently I
hello,
was
San
missing the
Francisco server.
autoloader on my striker.
Oh.
Well, I'm pretty sure because we're in North America and there's the Australians, they're going to use the California server device to help link via Amsterdam anyway.
Oh, Netherlands. Netherlands
Yeah.
server will be the global server. Okay.
The global.
Hopefully the people there are not stoned enough.
Well, because
look,
Mail IU is based in the Netherlands, that's where the EU servers have always been.
Yeah.
You know, that would explain a lot of the problems patching.
Yeah.
If they're all stoned when they're trying to load the right...
So they're stoned in mail.ru, I mean, at my.com and
Everybody's
mail.ru.
It makes things so much better.
So they're either stoned on weed or pissed on vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bulls.
Well, the difference is if they're stoned on weed, they're getting Dorito fragments in all of the hard drives.
You mean they're munching in one hand and updating and fixing things with the other?
Yeah, and there's orange flavor powder all over the fucking shit.
Yeah. The fans are loaded with it.
Meanwhile, in Russia, they're sucking out of the backup generator.
Yeah. Drinking
Quick.
the antifreeze.
Quick,
Well, I was
get
thinking
some-
vodka that probably powers the backup Jenny.
Quick, comrade, get
What
some
do you
bread, soak up
mean?
the spill.
What do you mean you've drunk the power supply for generator? It was vodka, comrade. But now we can't play game. We have vodka, comrade.
What do you mean we run out of fuel in the Jenny? Get down the shop and get some more vodka.
You want to hear the funny part? My AP rounds do 700mm penetration.
Hey,
My heat rounds do 800.
Did you know that I forget which one it is, but it begins with P. But one of the Russian rockets, when they did the test of how of the structural strength and the full weight for the rocket, they filled it with vodka.
Oh yeah. Was that the one that blew up on launch?
Identified.
Hostile PC.
To be fair, a few of them. That.
All of these little children are shooting at Mother Russia.
Missile destroyed.
You have APS? I no care. I have more rocket.
Hostile tank.
Bliat to BMD, traitor to motherland. Stupid challenger lies in way. We shall ammo rack.
It's not
And
so
then we
much
shall
being a
crack.
traitor to the motherland, it's the fact that the shit's sold all over the world.
That was close.
I am sorry, little challenger, but you shall be auto-cannoned by mighty Russian cannon. Down.
Oof.
No effect.
I also have a 300% bonus to light shit on fire. What's not to love?
Yeah.
No effect.
It's like, man, I should just go all Israeli heat rounds.
Target eliminated. No pen.
Oh, got to do it. Got to do it.
Incoming.
Must shoot statue.
The central command, just as I suspected. If anything happens there, all of the civilians are going to go hungry.
I shot statue.
Let me guess, it wasn't Stalin enough for you.
Nope, not stalling enough, comrade. But it's like, I also know it's like, Cloudy's like, please don't shoot the statue.
Yes.
Oh, I know where that.
funny.
And a statue is Claudia's Gavin.
Identified.
No, it's
That,
nice.
No pen.
Do
Cause they
you know
don't
what'd be
have-
funny? If one of these days they just hit a little Easter egg where if you shot the statue, it drops in like a tier 10 and
The Soviet national anthem just started playing.
You know, a lieutenant Armata 152 or something.
Target down.
I'm going after the truck that's up here because
Sure.
it's on the road.
All right.
On the road again.
On the road.
It's a very
Something like
new
Spitfire's flank.
Who
Identified.
doesn't?
Hostile. Target locked.
It's a
True.
Ramco.
Target eliminated.
I'm gonna go for that Ramco now.
Aw, you couldn't let me have that one.
No.
No, it was the only red dot.
It's
Lens,
all packed.
you having fun with your friends over?
I'll be sure to add a bonus to your paycheck.
Sabo through the tank commander.
I'm sure he'll appreciate that. The tank commander's in... What do you mean he can no longer speak to us? Well, his head is impaled 500 meters away in another direction.
Hostile tank.
How you doing, Nathan? How you doing?
Target locked on.
Well, no, a 120 Sabo would just rip everything clean off from the belly up.
Well,
I imagine he'd be decorating a tank.
He'd be-
Yes, he
splattered
would be the
everywhere.
tank's decorations.
why is the interior of your tank brown? It was originally red.
He shat himself.
Yeah, really.
Honestly, what an inconsiderate death.
Guys,
Yeah.
we've done it again.
Yeah, guys, you're forgetting the main thing.
There's only 50 seconds left on the. There's only 20 seconds left before it happens.
It's an
There's
RDF.
literally 0 point.
It's an RDF.
And it still takes 40 seconds to cap. You can
But
see
it's
it right
an easy
there.
kill.
Wow, when you say it
Everybody's
like
so
that.
hungry. Look at this. It's hungry hippos. Everyone is so hungry. They came after the guys I was fighting.
Target immobilized.
What do you mean I'm mobilizing here?
Wait, what?
Heady round killed.
Huddy, Black
Um.
Protect the
Oh,
How's it
I
going?
blew 4 hit myself.
Heady, you're special.
Yes, you
You
hit.
for
took
hit
dam-
yourself.
you
Yeah,
took
I got
damage.
blue 4 hit. Damage, blue damage from an M1128 striker, HE.
Yeah, hurt yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
You are bucking for that commission.
He wants to be lieutenant.
He is a lieutenant.
I'm actually impressed with myself.
High
for
spring
not-
fire.
I shot his gun at red to red. So he's not too happy right now. Shot the launcher.
No effect.
Track damage.
Direct hit. Reloading.
Fuck it.
No effect.
Oh, that's a nice spot.
Target eliminated. No pen.
I love this tank.
Penetrated. Penetrated.
IT-72, how's it going?
Just as an FYI, I was getting shot at from over the river earlier.
Oh, how terrible.
Round destroyed.
By the way, also, every one of my wheels is orange.
Reloading.
Sukhabliat is good evening in Russian, I agree. Just say that to everyone you meet, so now they greet people in an authentic Russian accent. Sukhabliat, sir!
До свидания.
Not sufficiently Russian, there's no Rush B in there.
Sukhabliat, Berlin.
So I watched a video on how everybody does a rush B.
Oh, that one.
That was
The Canadian one. That
Uh-huh.
Canadian one.
So yeah, everything's cool until we get to the Russian rush B, and it's like two guys just talking for a moment. They break out the vodka, and then suddenly there's this giant line.
Denied.
Good game, everybody. We kicked their asses.
Damn it! That was one of ours!
What the fuck?
What?
What happened?
Spitfire? Spitfire?
What do you get?
It's
Shot me
Sophie.
with an ATGM in the side. Is that revenge for like 5
Just
fucking
be
battles
glad
later?
I didn't aim at your ammo rack.
Wow, wow. So Janet, you're next to get shot.
I
Get ready.
guess.
You're next to take a hit.
Who shot the sheriff?
Well, because I accidentally
Accidentally.
shot Sophie.
Oh.
Yes, I was
It's
aiming at a
accidentally
red
enough.
bot.
Right,
Suddenly
right,
you got
okay.
the shell.
Okay.
And then somebody
Yes.
drove in
Somebody
front of
drove.
me just after I pulled the trigger. After I pulled the trigger.
Yeah, a certain Spitfire likes to drive in
No, I
between
don't.
the. Yes, you do.
This
you drive
is-
between.
Character assassination going on, and I will not stand for it.
Tough, you're standing for it.
No, I'm
Oh.
sitting.
Can somebody drive over to Sophie's house and pull a chair out from underneath her?
Good luck, there's not enough room to do that.
Ah,
Excuse me?
There's not enough room in my room to do that. Like,
yay.
Install out with a full party.
Onyx again.
yeah.
Well, now we know. Be careful. she'll drive.
Yeah, be
right
careful
between-
because Sophie drives like an absolute maniac on this map.
That's because Sophie's good at the game and Sophie can afford to drive like a maniac.
But you're in a Bradley.
And
She drives like a.
My
French
heat
taxi
rounds
driver.
have been punching Bradleys in the sides.
congratulations, I know where your gunner sight is.
She's in the IFB that thinks it's a tank.
It is a tank.
We all watch Pentagon Wars. We know how silly that guy. God, those dudes are like crazy nuts.
Just an FYI, guys, shooting the mercs right there will actually penetrate them regardless of what missile you're using.
Where, in the rear?
No, I'm not going to tell you. Should have watched the review.
You want about the you want about the engine vent?
No, it's a frontal weak spot.
Ah,
Yeah, right there.
Black Company, don't let cartel forces steal our hardware from the train.
No
Are
headache.
you using my tank as a visual guide?
Coming in,
Yes.
stand by,
yes,
Black
she
Company.
was.
Actually, no, I'm using them
It
zombies.
looks like the cartel has some SATCOM trucks trying to download intel from servers.
Well, you already got me back.
Destroy those trucks before they steal our intel and
Janet's
throw
next
them
on the list of get-backs.
Not really, I only did that for shits and giggles.
I know you did. What's the end? You don't. You're lucky you got the shot
technically,
off.
I should have been first because I not only shot her first, I did it come first.
Identify target.
Battle girl, truck on your left.
Truck up ahead.
Yes.
Truck destroyed.
Ouch. Bitch.
Oh, 6 damage. Wow, that's really gonna hurt it, isn't it?
Hey, if it's the last 6 hit point,
Important.
No vent.
I mean, as I pointed out the other day.
Oh yeah, when you had like 3 hit points or no, we had 1, didn't you?
1 hit point in a Ramco,
1
yeah.
hit point.
Target eliminated. Round destroyed.
Die, you fucking Merkava.
I touched off the ammo rack with an autocannon.
Oh, you burned him. You
Yeah.
burned him up.
Moving for the freight cars. Careful now. Looks like you've really pissed
Hello,
them
Dan.
off.
Barbecued
how are you?
Merkava, anybody?
Would anyone like a steak grilled Macava? Did you see the one of an Outback pickup truck towing an Outback pickup truck? One in the Outback and next to the Outback restaurant.
Oh,
Well, yeah, it was a
Outbackception.
yeah, Subaru Outback.
Ouch.
Well,
Identify.
Hostile tank.
Eddie, you're visitors.
No vent.
They hit us hard.
I'm sorry, PLZ, but I can't let you do that.
Enemy destroyed. No effect. Target immobilized. Smoke out. Move. Enemy destroyed.
Beep. Doop. Beep. Nope.
Target destroyed.
Are you guys having all the AI today? They're just occurring in places. They're happening.
No vent.
They reduced the reduced the chance that engine fires on the map. Yeah, it was pretty dumb with the lower plates literally giving you like a massive engine fire every time.
I've
Yeah,
still had
they've
some.
halved the chance, haven't they?
Yeah.
The bots have actually shot me and lit me on fire though.
Now all they need to do is to reduce the ridiculous armor buffs so you can pen mercs with missiles now.
No effect.
That wasn't intended, but oh well, whatever.
Destroyed.
I did.
Scoop with them.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I was just like,
Oh.
okay. Sophie just landed next to me on top of that BMD.
I was actually trying to slow down,
Oh,
but it
that
didn't
warrior.
really work.
Ammo up.
I mean, Sophie literally parked her tank on top of a warrior.
Lola, I'm not letting you in my room because then you'll be in here for like 10 minutes and then my parents will come back in and you'll start screaming.
Spitfire!
Lock.
They nailed us.
It bounced.
Close.
Don't know why that one hid there.
Where is your god now,
I think
Merkava?
it got stuck.
Enemy forces haven't given up yet.
I think it drove in and got stuck.
Maybe.
But yeah, as I approve, you
Oops.
can aim like the bots. It just requires some very wacky things to do with your aiming point. Where am I from? Planet Earth.
Looks like you got all the headphones. We'll send in a
Too specific.
Technically, I'm a Caucasian. Although you wouldn't know that because apparently I'm too white. So
identify target.
I didn't think you were from the Caucasus.
No. She's very pale.
I wish I wasn't so pale. Wish I had Dream Color's picture. I feel so fucking jealous of Dream. It's so fun.
Yeah, you got
Well-
looking in your own way.
Yeah. The last picture you shared selfies.
That pic was like,
That was good.
What is it with all the lieutenant?
I don't know.
It's Lieutenant Central.
That pic was taken a few when I was getting off the plane.
Be
To,
careful how you say that, so.
Yeah, you know, I was just touching up the engine compartments, you know. It's the it's the same grammatical fallacy as helping your Uncle Jack
Identify target.
off a horse and helping your Uncle Jack off a horse. That comma is needed.
Yep.
Although, which one of those do you prefer, Hetty?
Well, you already know the answer
How
to
did
that.
Hetty walk into that one?
So you know the answer to that one, so.
Is that why next time I meet you, I should say, hey Hetty, why the long face? That's what I should do when I get you that avatar. I'll call it long face.
Wow.
Identified.
Hetty said, he hates me, but he also loves me.
Enemy destroyed.
Yep.
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 Yep. Please let me hammer at this leopard, please. Yes!
Destroyed.
Hopefully it explodes.
Enemy destroyed.
That was close.
Really?
TTC.
Really? Really? Really, Hetty?
Ah.
Yes, I love it.
This time all the bots came out to fight instead of hiding in that little corner.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, they're killing us. I'm too afraid to come out and fight.
Me, 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 me. Yeah,
I was just warned by Sharon not to sing.
Wow.
Poor Hetty.
I mean, to be fair, she does have a good point.
Is that,
Somebody's encouraging
squeaky
a dog
toy?
to bark.
or is that your...
Yeah, that's a squeaky
granddaughter.
dog. And my and the granddaughter.
Ah. She's encouraging dog to.
She is encouraging dog. Comrade dog, you must take muskin. You kill many Germans with it, comrade dog. Why do I have Erin? It's part of the Erin fad when I stuck Erin on all of my TDs for the camo boost.
I mean, back when Erin was way overpowered on
Erin
TV.
is still overpowered. It's just worthwhile taking Sabrina now because of the damage boost.
You know, I still remember when we first started, and Sabrina was like the premier queen of vision range.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was the perfect scout commander.
Yeah, you use Sabrina on anything scouty, Victor on anything that was a main battle tank,
And Freya as well.
Oh, and
Freya on everything else.
Yeah.
And if you weren't using an autoloader, Juan Carlos was the best because he had the speed loading gimmick. And you didn't have to get shot to do it. You just automatically.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, person joining.
Hello.
It's a kitty. That's the kitty.
It's a crew.
Good evening from Germany.
Good evening, my friend!
Is JC watching the stream by any chance?
I don't know.
JC?
Yeah, looking raging.
I don't speak Russian. We have a Russian person in chat and they are very confused.
Well, considering how low that is, that's one hell of a wrap up.
How you doing, Kuru?
I am currently hurting the places where it shouldn't hurt.
Would you like cuddles?
Wait.
Cuddles?
Cuddles.
The
Cuddles
unfortunate
for
gimmick
Rachel.
with squeaky toys is that it's kind of like kids and cartoon episodes. They just do it over and over and over again until it becomes mind-numbing.
Sorry, I didn't realise I hadn't readied up. My bad.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. We gotta get you a big cup of joe.
Actually, no, I really ought to be going to sleep, but hey ho.
Yeah, well, that's true because we've got tonight.
Listen for Letitia. She's coming at 5. It's 3 minutes from now. So watch for her.
Ooh, Ricochet.
Ricochet.
That guy named Rick.
And his buddy Chet.
We must get that. We must get them stupid secondaries.
Yes.
Because that's a big. That is actually a bigger than 30% chunk of the map.
Hey Toki, how you doing?
I'll tell you what, the void you're not allowed to drive in is always a funny shape on this map.
Yeah, I know. They took away the going up the hill.
Well, it's just you got this weird kind of what the heck's going on there?
Patch 3.0 on a Spitfire stream slightly moved the goalpost so it wouldn't interfere with the minimap. Wow, this striker really has shitty gun elevation, doesn't it?
Should be one more.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to alt tab out and back in again just to get the key commands to work in the game.
One more. Where's the third guy? Which way is the third guy coming out here?
Narnia.
Oh, there he is.
Hi BMP. Bye BMP.
Target eliminated.
Identify target.
I have a dream when TDs will have the highest pen in their class and be able to reliably challenge MVTs. Just
Will
saying.
never happen. NBC drivers will all again. Because remember that. That's how it used to be when we first started out.
Yeah, the MBT drivers wanted everything their way.
Yep.
I mean, I know I favor MBTs, but it's like in my stats, but still, it's like, dude, it's not the only type of tank.
Oh, I bounced.
It's pretty much
Not
the
only that,
viable
but it's
type
boring
of
when
tank.
things to struggle to penetrate you from the front.
I mean, it's the only vehicle type that you can viably use in PvP wants to do so.
It's the only vehicle class you can use in Special Ops. Hardcore.
Artie?
Get out.
Nobody wants Artie in the party.
You can't spell
But if
arty
you-
without party.
I mean, if you're taking that ridiculous Chinese autoloading monstrosity,
The
It still
PLZ5.
doesn't have enough DPM or DPS to justify being in there. Like the Sphinx still does the job better. And the Sphinx can actually defend itself and spot.
See, the thing that gets me is why they kept the the artillery anyway. PvE.
Should just been
They should have got rid of it.
problem then is what do they do with everybody with a fuck, I've forgotten the little English one's
the
name.
Abbot.
The abbots.
You just refund it for
Yeah.
gold. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's the premium model, refund the gold. That's all.
Target eliminated.
This is slightly dangerous. Not gonna lie. There's enough please back Arthur on the forums. The people who whine about bringing back artillery are just fucking imbeciles who shouldn't be.
We'll take that one out.
I was
I'm
asked
sorry,
to go
I enjoyed
for
RT
3
as a
days.
game mechanic.
It didn't fucking help though, did it?
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
I held my team
It
with
did.
a.
It did nothing other than servers and annoyance.
Okay.
Are we talking friendly fire?
Yeah, that too.
Oops.
Also, I mean, what about the speciality rounds as well? Even if you
Annoyance.
don't agree with it.
One out.
Ouch, bitch.
I mean, it was fucking WoT players.
Artillery is the fucking Caldari nation of Armored Warfare.
Sure
Like I
it's not
say-
the Bon Calamari nation?
Nah, it's
Coming
the,
through
No,
yeah.
Moncal's were Moncal ships were freaking awesome.
Yeah, I didn't want to get shot by Pele bullets.
Mongols were the guys who turned civic buildings into starships.
Good job.
Really good
Yeah.
starships.
Mission complete. Good work.
No, you're not.
No, I was. I wanted to shoot the warrior. You were taking the hit points off me. Thanks. The hit points I so rightly deserve for damage. He's gonna drive in front of me now, isn't he?
Oh, what? Sorry, Janet. Yeah, back
That's
to
alright.
Hi, X21.
Oops,
Please.
sorry.
Not a problem.
Oh, fucking hell, this whole exploding, damaging your own tank thing is really fucking annoying. I wasn't even point blank with him. 8-9 meters away, and it still did damage to me.
I agree. We should definitely report Bork for liking artillery.
Awesome. Thanks.
What about me? I like artillery.
Grab the nearest piano wire and
7
we go.
HP left from this lieutenant. Oh, come on. Headshot.
But yeah, that whole self-destructing mechanic is stupid.
What's beeping?
I have to send a message out.
Oh.
this
Wasn't
squeaky
he?
toy will explode in 10 seconds.
Yes.
No.
This message will destroy itself in 10 seconds.
Hey Kuru,
Yes?
can you see where the dot is?
Oh, you're gonna do that. You're gonna make her chase the laser.
To be honest, I just want to see her bend over while looking for a laser.
You wanna play storyline or what?
To be honest, she would not be the first person, and she's not the worst person to request it.
At least I'm honest.
If we're doing storyline, I don't want to take
Well,
this
yeah, but
particular
Hetty
vehicle.
won't be here for much longer.
Storyline would be
So doing the storyline we could, but we would
but
need everybody in.
I guess it will take too long to.
No, we have an hour. The storyline can be pretty
Yeah.
ridiculous.
We can do it.
It's just I don't want to have Hedy. Wow, I sound...
What? Excuse me? What?
Well, when did he have to leave?
Hedy needs to go to bed soon so he can be in time for Renner's stream at 4 p.m. at 4 a.m. your time, Claudia. This means that if we did the storyline halfway with Hedy and Hedy needed to go to sleep, we would have difficulty doing it on our own, because if Kuru wanted to join, that means we would either have to complete the storyline over again, or Kuru would need to go all the way up. So for now, it'd be better if we just did normal PvE, and then when Hedy goes, bye-byes.
What's up?
Nothing.
What were you doing?
Nothing.
What were you planning?
Nothing.
Now you got a paranoid.
That is the idea.
Paranoia
Finish
is a
with my
survival trait.
woman, cause she can help me with my mind.
People think that I'm insane cause
I am frowning all the time. Thank you to Ivana for the $29. Thanks, I can get a jacket now. Yay, jackets.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Oh.
The hugs.
No more holy jackets for you.
Yeah. Now they're just holy.
Well, the wearing of religious
Hey,
artifacts doesn't work.
Len, if we start a cult, now they're holy. Holy.
There you go.
Poor life decisions.
Huh? What?
You're regretting your poor life decisions now, aren't you?
Pretty much.
Oh, I can shoot the truck that's on our right side.
Ooh.
Immediately. It's funny because we're all here.
Where is it?
That's one truck dead.
I'll pick up the one over at J4.
Yes, okay, then I go into the battle.
So, in terms of stream tip goals, probably the next one will be to see if I can get a graphics card upgrade for my laptop. Then the next one will be a birthday stream, and then the next one will be about getting Dreamcatcher passport.
That was close.
If Renner approves beforehand, so.
Graphics card or memory?
No, RAM upgrade.
Oh.
Just gonna say, that thing doesn't need a graphics card, well, a bigger one. I'm not even sure why laptops have like a GTX 1050 as a goddamn graphics card option anyway. Like, they don't need it. Unless you have some Alienware-esque shit.
Well, I thought the graphic cards on laptops were built in.
Nope, it's a separate guy.
It depends. If it's an AMD, then chances are it's built in. Because AMD, with buying ATI, do have an integrated 2-in-1 option.
Yeah, and always the stature. I can't believe it. Wow.
Ich bin eine Vandal.
I so want an Armata 152 lieutenant to jump in sometime and doing that.
And then like all you hear is like the ear rape
The
version of
Soviet national anthem playing.
just you just hear it just ammo rack somebody for the fun of it.
Oh, have fun with that Challenger, whoever's in the Striker.
Yeah, thank you. Wanted something else besides the Challenger.
Well, the Challenger is a baby builder.
Is it too much of a challenge? Ah!
No, it was a Thunderbolt and a Bradley that nailed me. Challenger was just kind of like sitting there.
So you got nailed by a thunderbolt and a lightning.
No.
She's very, very frightening.
Galileo, Galileo.
Kuru, shouldn't you be
Galileo.
chasing after the red dot? You're adorable.
I somehow managed to do the sound version of Will.
Hello.
Hostile PC.
What's this shoe?
Target lost.
Buford, if you could not pair my weak spots, that would be great, thank you.
Reloading.
My many, many, many weak spots.
Oh, another one behind us. Jesus.
Same Thunderbolt.
Enemy destroyed.
We are
What
getting
Thunderbolt?
spawned! So
Eddie,
I was playing Company
How do
of
you
Heroes
get down to 280 hit points?
the
left
other
in a
day
mod?
with a mod, and
It's
the
called
German
Fire.
German AI started to produce in tigers and panthers. So I just spammed Persians with rocket artillery, and all you could hear was like the American national anthem just slowly being screamed across the battlefield as I rushed the entire base with 5 Persians.
And before you say anything, yes, I have blown my repair kit. It's the whole reason I have 260 hit points left after that fire.
Blown your repair kit, Heady.
Well, I'm sorry. It was either that or die.
Sexual abuse of your repair kit
Sexual abuse of the repair kit.
is against the law.
Is that repair kit over 16 years old?
Better be.
It's on a Merkava, probably.
16 will get you 20.
Howdy, Black Company.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that uses that for.
I'm almost. I grew up pretty much around similar era.
Identify.
Hostile tank.
Oh hey Abrams,
So-
it's nice seeing you here.
Bounce.
No pen.
What do you mean no pen on the fucking Abrams?
Yeah, no pen on the Abrams.
We didn't penetrate there.
Careful, Cloudy up, coming up.
Ammo up.
There's something behind us on the other side of the river.
Penetrated.
Hey Cameron, how you doing?
Hello, Concom.
Ammo up. Target destroyed.
Engine boost upgrade is approved. Full speed ahead, comrades.
Ouch.
No pen.
Fuck you, bitch.
Reloading.
Is anybody getting the hint that Cloudy is a little bit angry at the moment?
Ah, I'm in the tunnel when I'm playing. When Zabi knows it.
Yep.
Wait, what?
I know how she gets when she's in battle.
They almost hit us.
Here's the great change. I'm always angry.
Are
I'm
you
in the tunnel when I'm
the
playing. I'm a sneaky bitch when I'm playing.
Tracks out. Tracks repaired. Site destroyed.
Yes. Thunderbolt. Oh.
Oh.
Die, Thunderbolt! Die!
Have to find the rest
Oops.
of them now.
Tunneling with Lance.
Engine up boost is activated, comrades. Rush speed, full speed ahead.
Hey,
Heady.
Conrad, son.
Heady.
Hello, Conrad, son, from Lenzabe.
Heady.
Yes.
Are you ready for the next true series of the History Channel? That will be airing very shortly.
Oh, we got friends over here.
Did
the
Hitler
friend zone.
sink the Titanic?
Well, yeah, of course he is. He's guilty of everything.
Lamb.
All right.
I think popping that rebuild kit was a slightly premature move.
Hey, I wasn't taking a chance.
Are you okay, Heady?
Yeah,
I was.
Would you like hugs?
would be nice.
Hugs!
Sweet! Blue star.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Shooter.
Nice.
Keeper.
Didn't get that much damage.
Love it.
Yeah, middle of the road. It's typical for me.
Well, you know, it's like there's a lot out there. Plus, you've got Battle Girl and Spitfire going. That's.
What a quaint way of putting it.
Wait. Oh wait, I beat Spitfire for damage out.
Congratulations.
It's not easy with you.
I'm not even playing seriously.
I know, it's like that also when I play with Jeff. He's a damage hog too. I finally get my fire control
Damage is
system.
about winning. I'd happily
Like I'm a kill whore?
be in the bottom if we won.
I just bought the upgraded heat rather than the fire control system.
The night fire control system. 20% to reducing that aim time.
Aim? You have to aim?
What is aim?
You know, if you aim to Eddie, you might actually get a higher score.
Given that most of my shots hit anyway and usually penetrate.
Yeah.
But anyway, I found out in this Company of Heroes mods is that some of the factions now share units with each other, so the Americans get access to the priest artillery vehicle that the Brits do. So I was running around with 3 priests and 2 calliopes and just fucking destroying AT guns.
Well, the American
Calliope's,
thing,
good grief.
as far as I recall, the American version was the priest, and the Brits called it the sexton.
Yeah.
Funky weird
No
how
idea why.
you guys named your tanks.
Well, here's the thing. Originally, you guys didn't name your tanks. You just gave them alphanumeric designations.
Oh yeah, yeah. If it was an experimental, it was a T tank, and if once it was made normal, it was an M.
It was something the press picked up on that we gave tanks actual names, and they made it easier to remember.
Yeah.
You know, for the general public. So you guys started giving them names as well.
Lee's, Grant's, Lee's, Sherman's,
Grants.
I mean,
I go for the secondary.
Okay.
Go for it.
Do you want me to back you up there,
I'll back you up.
Cloud?
Thank you very much.
No problem. I'll go take care of the guys on the highway.
Alright, I was just going to back you up because I got armor, but we don't need to take 3.
No more than 2 people should go up there.
Yeah, that's why I'm changing direction. Originally, I was going to go up there to backload you up because I'd got armor.
But others have gone up there.
Yeah, so I've now changed direction and I'm going back to Pine A.
If you can break through that roadblock, we can evacuate the civilians. Hostiles converging.
There's always a Remker up there.
Always.
Yep.
Identify.
They heard you coming.
And they know how much you like Ramkas.
Yeah. Come on. 2, 1. Tracked! And now we get to unload all of my hot, sticky poly shells into his asshole. Glorious.
Easy task.
Identify target. Hostile PC.
Oh, that's what shot me from the secret. A PTZ-89.
Target locked.
See, Hedy, I made it so you could experience the glory of ramming things. By making it completely improbable for you to shoot it.
Target eliminated.
No, I could have shot it. I was just still reloading. Can't shoot when there's no shell in the chamber.
What physics is this?
What physics do this conform to?
Bob. Really?
Shit.
Enemy destroyed.
Glorious Atoloda. The one problem is that it runs out of shells like really quickly. It's still a fun tank to play though. I should probably do a review on this. Actually, I'll probably do a poll after tomorrow's VT5 review comes out and see what people want me to see.
I thought you already did a VT5 review.
No, I did a quick overview of them, but I never did a review.
Oh.
I mean,
It
you
was a
should
fun
always try
tank.
to have some experience with the tanks first before playing them.
Oh, yeah.
Benz,
But
what the hell have you been driving into?
all kinds of shit. PTC 89.
Whose chlamydia-clad spikes did you walk into?
The PTZ 89.
Really?
Yes. It was using strictly AP on me.
Friendly?
Identify target. Hostile PC.
Would be surprised at what these things get penned by, Sophie.
Oh yeah. And the PTZ is running a 120. It does about
Oh.
close to around 600 damage
Hi,
every time.
Michaela. How you doing? So,
Janet, make
Janet, did
mistakes.
you find something that
Yep.
wasn't? Did you find a roadblock that wasn't your concern?
Mm-hmm.
Janet did a heady on
Did
it.
you have an accident that wasn't your fault?
No, no,
Oh,
I claim.
God,
I
no.
claim full responsibility.
No, she's referencing...
So you're definitely not Air Force. then.
She's referencing a personal injuries claim advert.
Really? You guys have got ambulance
Wasn't it
chaser
the
commercials
workplace one? The work. Oh, do you remember the accident at work?
Yeah.
Target destroyed. APS status.
This is hilarious.
Well, I once did a
APS up.
skid around, roll over sideways, and then end over end. That was exciting.
Lenzabi, stop taking hit.
there? Terminator 2's firing ATGM at me. Charlie 1 Falcon.
Took me out.
Enemy destroyed.
Did they at least give you dinner for...
It's all good. See ya. I'm off to prey on the leopard.
Stop moving. Jesus, kid popped.
Oh look, my engine bay was penetrated again.
APS status. Or hit.
Oh, there's a Bradley behind us.
Yep, he's flinging missiles.
Yeah, you could say that.
Or hit.
Ow.
Goodbye, AMX.
Bye,
That was an
nice having
interesting
you.
approach to long-range gunnery.
The NPAA's at the castle door. Black Company, protect the
You
civilians.
mean by stuffing my hub in
Need a
his
few more
face?
minutes to make sure the
Yeah,
civilians
pretty
are
much.
safe. Then we can ready the counterattack.
I mean, the lower plate of this thing is actually the real weak spot on the front. The upper plate is actually quite well armored. And the turret
Yeah.
is unmanned, so... And the DHSK on the turret is actually a really nice feature, even though you don't use it. It just kind of gives you the impression that it's actually used for something.
We lost the Kuru.
We did lose a Kuru. Maybe she thought the dot was real.
Is that a welcome back, Guru?
They hit us hard.
Yep, that's a welcome back Kuru.
Welcome back, Kuru. Did you find the dot?
I am currently looking for that little red devil.
Identify. Hostile PC.
Bradley there, Bradley there, Bradley's everywhere.
Bradley's all over the place.
Also, did I say hi, Michaela? If I didn't, I'm gonna say hi again. Hi. Oh shit, there's a beam.
APS status.
I never understood why the Mercado has this giant lower plate.
Because
Well, it's supposed to be a better lower plate than they make it for the game because balance.
The lower plate is invulnerable to every single missile in game, Zabi.
Target locked on.
Even the tier 10 Cornets struggle to pen the lower plate of the tier 8 Merc.
identify.
In fact, the turret is less armored.
APS knocked down a shot. Target immobilized. They nailed us. APS up.
Hopefully I can outrun his shells. Or not.
They nailed us. That was close. We've repelled
Last
a major
spot
attack today with
of the
no
game.
civilian casualties.
1 minute.
I'm glad those
Fucking god, how do you penetrate the lower glacis?
Yeah, the lower glacis plate on the Merc, you gotta have at least the 120 millimeter. Although the AMX 10 RCR seems to be able to bend the Merc.
We have a pug.
You has Pug?
Hey, puggy. She's trying to jump on my bed, but she's too fat. It's actually
Poor
quite
little
funny.
pug.
Cat? Oh my god. Okay.
No, my dog.
Pug.
My dog's too fat.
Or Doggo?
She's too fat to jump on the bed.
Yeah, the AMX 10 RCR has a 60% chance of penetrating.
The
Well-
bats seem to get that 60% every time.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna.
And
I'm
it's
gonna-
always the McCarthy's engine they hit as well.
yeah, that is and considering it's just a very narrow band on the upper part of the plate.
Credit farming.
It's not even a band, it's a patch. It's like the Warrior's frontal engine.
Yeah.
And then we get to the side armor where everything pretty much can penetrate.
What to play?
Mercs
What
have
to
got
play?
pretty
what
decent
to
side
play,
armor nowadays, too.
play?
I mean, forward.
What to play? We played Leopard.
You did the Revolution.
Yeah, I've done that. I don't want to go to bed tonight. I've spent most of the day at college. Then I spent like an hour and a half napping and ill.
And now you're
And
wide awake.
then I spent like another hour, hopefully getting my scarring configured so I could actually use the weapons. And now, hopefully, probably gonna have to start a new game for it.
Ah.
The whole Titanic
Wait.
being switched to the Olympic insurance scam for the Titanic is like impossible.
Yeah. Now we're ready.
Simply because if the Olympic was sunk and the Titanic was out of action, what was making the Atlantic calls?
A lot of people are thinking that it was the Olympic that went out. With the name swap with the Titanic. So
Oh my god,
it was
server.
calling
Well, there
itself it was calling itself Titanic, but the sister ship
It was the
You
Olympic.
do know there was more than just two of that class of ship, don't you?
I never did.
The Olympic, the Titanic, and the
I
Britannic?
thought the
Lusitania.
Britannic.
No, the Lusitania was a different.
Yeah,
No,
I
she
thought it
was
was
a
the,
sister
the
ship.
Britannic.
The Lusitania was a
Or the Britannic got
Cunard
sank
ship, I
during
think.
World War One as a hospital ship. Hit a mine.
I thought there were only two classes.
Hey,
of
Ben.
the two ships in the Titanic.
There were three: the Titanic, the Olympic, and the Britannic.
Britannic.
The Britannic was sunk by a mine during World War One. She was a hospital
Yep.
ship. The Titanic was sunk by the iceberg, and the Olympic, I think she was scrapped in the 30s or something.
One of them served for a
Yeah,
while.
sorry, no, it was. Yeah, she was. Yeah, there was three of them. Sorry.
My company
He's
is
okay.
here, but they split into fighting teams to cover more ground. Cut them down one by one.
Obviously, my leopard
My
is the most
company will
beautiful
just
flower
give you
here.
intel. The cartel is unloading crates of anti-tank mines
I
from
don't know what's going off with this game, not alt-tabbing back in properly.
By the way, how about the next review? OP64 best AFV in game. Really? Really, Nathan? Really? Is that what we're doing?
That's worth it just to watch the salt.
Yeah.
No. No. If
That's
we
a
make,
slot. You
if
could-
we
you
make,
could do a series on vehicles you should never ever buy.
if we make the next stream tip in 3 days, I'll consider it.
What's your stream tip goal?
I haven't figured it out yet. Wait, I'll be.
Oh, they got a truck all the way in the back over there, like on it.
Yeah.
heat. Target destroyed.
Boop.
Identify. Hostile PC. Target locked on. Target's gone. Load Sabo. Ammo up. Load Sabo.
Well, I'm not fast enough to go after that truck over there, so.
Loader Sabo.
Hi, 9TMS. How's it going?
That one's down.
Oh shit.
You still the Hornet.
Janet, you may not want to be there. The AI are gonna
Yeah, not in a
spawn me
sprint.
down there.
You're effectively in a,
May
in
want
a
to
thinner
run.
version. Yeah, you're effectively driving a beer can.
Identify. Hostile tank. Load
You're
Sabo.
driving a 9910 without any. Actually, no, you're driving a Sprut.
Target locked.
You're driving a better dragon.
Target locked.
You're driving a better light tank than the dragon, but you don't have like any armor whatsoever. So
Target down. Loader Sabo.
Watch where you step, then, Zarby.
Seriously.
Loader Sabo.
I
The
avoided the
286
one
is gonna
tank
be
fail
easier.
I've seen a picture of.
Loader Sabo.
where's this leopard? There he is. Okay, let's just track this T9TMS for now.
They hit us hard. Turret jammed.
You
Loader
see, that's
Sabo.
nice. 9TMS shooting my turret. The problem is that I'm locked in on you anyway.
Turret's clear. Loader Sabo.
And
Target eliminated.
let's see if we can ammo out this leopard.
Now I'm gonna see if I can get that final truck.
American leopards is a like a delicacy.
We took a
Yeah.
hit. Turret's down. Load Sabo.
In World of
Well,
Warships.
that was annoying, eh, Janet?
Yeah, really.
They took out my sight. Load Sabo.
Oh, look at that.
Turret's
What
fixed.
is that?
Sight repaired.
An Ascot.
Up. Load Sabo. Sight's down.
God damn it, it's
Battle
not even
Girl,
worth
there's a
ammo
bot
right
trying.
now.
There's a bot trying to come after you.
Sight repaired.
Yeah, he did.
Yes,
I think it's
I.
gonna come down next set. Nope, it's all good.
What hit?
It did actually shoot me another time.
Optics online.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Must be my amazing paint job.
There's something up the hill? I don't know.
Identify.
Yeah, it was an M62000 near you. Oh, that's a lot of lieutenants.
No effect.
What do you mean you didn't pen the turret? Having fun down there, Lens?
Oh yeah,
All trucks have been
and I got the final truck.
Recon.
Yay, I think.
Swing fire on the hill.
Identify.
Goodbye.
Hostile tank.
9 TMS behind us.
Sabo.
To kill off this stupid M62000 first. Should be able to ammo rack him.
Load Sabo.
Nope.
Or hit. Loader Sabo.
Ow.
Ammo up. Load Sabo.
God damn it, we're being penned in. Not good.
Load Sabo.
This may take a while.
Load Sabo.
There's like 44 hit points left on the
Shade so you
M60.
can see when Letitia comes.
Target eliminated.
We still won't run out of ammo.
Identify. Hostile PC. Up. Load Sabo.
Come on. 99.
Ammo up. Loader Sabo.
Do you still remember when I ammo racked that 99A2 with my
They hit
Armada?
us hard. Hostile tank. They took
Like, it was like a month ago, but it just immediately blew up, and that was amazing.
Have you already used your Jesus Kit, Hetty?
No,
I
I
have.
just don't want to use it.
Oh, you're pretty low.
Ah, I've got 49 more hit points than I need.
Come on.
Especially if I get the drop on that T9 TMS like I was planning.
Load heat. Sights down. Load heat.
Boop.
Site repaired.
Oh, shoot,
Oh, there
myself.
goes the Terminator, Lieutenant.
Load heat.
Yep, just got this 19ms to deal with now.
Site is up.
I mean, we could technically go for the rest if you wanted to. There's only Spitfire left. Hey, Claudia, stop shooting. God damn it.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to go kill the Spitfire.
Tunnel vision kicked in.
Yep, yep.
As I said, I'm in a tunnel. And I
She is
love this thing so
hyper-focused.
much.
Used to love the Abrams, but now she's playing nothing but the Murder 2. And not grinding. She's not properly grinding
Armored Warfare
anything.
crashed.
Uh-oh.
Holy shit.
I think we'll leave it for today then. Thank you to Ivana, Borgzilla, and Bronze for donating. Thanks, guys. And probably do maybe a new Vegas stream tomorrow or something. And then Friday will be the global server PvP, and that's going to be interesting. So yeah, take care, everyone. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
ASA Tanker, Hedy, Kuru, Lenzabi, and Claudia for being with me, keeping me sane. I love you all.
It was my
and
pleasure.
See you all next time.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Adios.